What's up everybody, RyFX here, and today I'm going to review the ThreeA Toys 1/6 scale Halo Reach Emile figure. And first off, like always, we're going to start off with the box. As you can see, it's like a burgundy slash dark red color, and it kind of has like a checkered pattern a little bit to it. Down here you can see it says Halo 1/6 scale figure. You can see that checkered pattern. This box here seems like they put shrink wrap over it, and looks like someone had put the shrink wrap a little too tight. So yeah. And then here's the side of the box. This thing is huge, so yeah, that's the side. Nothing special. And then here's the back. Shows the accessories. Let's take a closer look. Yeah, smoke grenades, regular grenades. Well, actually, I believe they're grenade launchers, for the grenade launchers. And his knife with sheath. His shotgun. And then a little introduction. I'll let you read that for a second. There you go. Yeah, just a little bit about Emile there. And then the other side, it's kind of the same thing. And look at the bottom. Xbox 360, 343 Industries, and all that stuff. ThreeA. And here's the top Halo Reach, Halo 1/6 scale figure. There you go. The NSC symbol. Yeah. And that's all there is to it. Nothing special about the box. And let's get into the figure. And here's the Emile figure. I mean, this guy looks just incredible, especially with that light up feature, and the paint job on this guy looks great. First, I'll start off with the magnets. There's magnets for his left shoulder armor here, as well as the right shoulder armor. It just pops off with the magnet, like so, and it just connects there. And the same with his grenade launcher, has magnets as well, and then you just pop them on right there, and then you just line them up. Let me see if I can get a little closer for you. Yeah, there you go. And yeah, sometimes it's a little hard to get it straight, but you could get it straight pretty good. But yeah, those are the only parts that are magnetized. Oh, actually, his back here has smoke grenades. I don't want them to fall on me. If you could see right here, smoke grenades. You could actually pull these off if you want to. Oops. But yeah, I feel like I'm gonna have a tough time getting these back on. Yeah, I see. because the magnet's just right in this little pocket, and just stick them back in and we'll attach them back on the figure. It's just magnetized. Pretty cool. Oh, and to let you know, I don't know if I said this already, but that stand does not come with the figure. It's just here to help me keep the figure straight up so it doesn't fall on me. And let's see. His shotgun is also magnetized. It does not magnetize to his hands. Oh. And it magnetizes to his back here. Let's go on the back again. And I believe it's this way, or is it this way? There it is. And you can put his shotgun right on his back. Just really cool how they did that. But of course it could fall off really easy. Like I'm just barely pulling it and it'll definitely just come off really easy. And let's get into the paint job of this guy. He has like a weather effect all over him. Let me get as close as I can. If you could see all this, like, looks like it's stripping, or like the paint job just got messed up, but that's just how it is. It looks really cool. I just love how that looks. And then of course you could see all the paint just come off, you know, when he's making this skull through his Ava helmet. Just looks awesome. Love it. Just show off a little bit more of this paint job for you. Especially that armor right there. You could just tell it's just worn like crazy looking. That's what I like about the ThreeA figures. They do a great job when it comes to making it look worn. Like if this guy has actually been through a battle. So cool. All in his legs there. So awesome. Let's get more into its back so I could show that off. So cool. And he has a little pouch here. Really detailed. It's like the only part of this figure that has any fabric on it. Everything else is pure plastic or rubber. Like right here on his legs, you could tell that's just rubber. On his elbow here is rubber. His back is like side of his thigh, I believe, and his butt is rubber, so you could have some articulation out of him. And of course right here is rubber, and around his ab area is rubber, and right here on his shoulder area is rubber to provide some articulation. And of course his neck, if you could see that, kind of pulled a little bit just to provide some articulation to him. How cool does that look? And he has articulated fingers, so he could hold that shotgun, or you could have him make a fist. Yeah. Not a good fist, but an okay one. Or you could just have it open hand like that. They have, let's see, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 points of articulation on each finger. Pretty long, but yeah. Anyways, now the light up feature. It's just like the Carter figure, except they made a tad bit of modifications in at the way in the Carter figure you had to pull this off, and then you had to turn a switch to turn the lights on for the back here and on the front of his chest, I mean. But with this, they added where you don't have to get in there. You could just press right here and his lights turn off, so you don't have to pull this cover off. But I'll pull off the cover anyway for you. And when the cover's off, this is pretty much what you see, is this on and off switch, a couple wires, and you need to buy these batteries. I believe they're, let's see, they are these disc shaped batteries. I had to buy these 2032s to fit in there. And let's see, and for his arms, you need to put for each arm you need 3 watch batteries. Basically the smallest batteries you could find have to go in his arm, and they are kind of the worst to get in there. So you have to take the screw out and then put them in there. I want to take it out and show you, but getting these batteries in and out of this figure is probably the worst thing ever, because the space that you have is so small, and you have to put 3 of these batteries in here. It almost seems impossible. But I had to do take some tweezers and then stick them in there while pushing down the spring with the flathead screwdriver, and then just kind of drive them in there. It's pretty difficult to get in there, but yeah. So obviously this thing doesn't come with batteries preset. You have to buy those extra. And let's see, I forgot to show you the back, the inside of the back here. That's what it looks like on the inside. Actually, it goes this way. And if you see right here, you have to make sure you line up these like prongs here with this right here, or else these backlights aren't gonna light up. So yeah. But that's the thing, you have to buy your own batteries for this thing. It does not come with batteries, so prepare to have those on hand when you, if and when you get this figure. Now let's do some articulation. It kind of has like a ratchet joint here, and he'll go about that much on his arm here. Same with his other arm. Of course, you're a little limited on this because the armor kind of gets in the way. And then his elbow joint go about to there, and they'll stretch out to there. And we'll do his shoulders from here to there, and that's about all he could go. But yeah, they're ratchet joints. They feel pretty strong. And his neck here, he could probably do a 360. No, yeah, he does a 360 easily. Goes up and down. Good. Go about that high. Up. And about there low. And right here we'll do some ab area. Can't do much. There's almost nothing there, actually. And oops. Let's do some leg articulation. He doesn't have much. You could hear some of that ratchet just moving a little bit, but it's not going much. It's probably, yeah, it's gonna click like one time. Of course, yeah, just one time. And then right here on his ankles, knees, it's about all he goes right there. It's actually pretty good. And then his ankles here go about all the way there and there. So he could be on his tippy toes if he wants to. Be like a ballerina or something. And I believe that's it for articulation. And I forgot to tell you that this grenade pack here does come off. It has a little slot right here, and then you just connect it with this slot, and then just stick it in there. And there you go. And yeah, these magnets on these grenades are pretty weak, so you may knock them off pretty easily. And his shotgun shells here on his arm, they actually do kind of come out a little bit. Kind of don't want to take them off, but I think they do come off. And another thing is these grenades, just like how I showed you on his back, these smoke grenades do come off. And right here on his armor, when you get this figure, you get these pieces in two different pieces. You have you have his knife and sheath, and it has a ball joint, right? If you could see the ball joint, they come in two different pieces. So what you're gonna have to do when you get this, you're gonna have to do the old hair dryer trick and heat this area up of the armor where the joint is supposed to fit into, so then it could go in, because this plastic is so strong that I had a tough time trying to get it in there. I was afraid I was gonna take the ball joint off of this sheath, and yeah, I would have to glue it together, and it'll never be the same again. So you're gonna have to do the hair dryer trick in order to make sure this gets in there securely in the way it's supposed to be. And here's the knife. He can hold the knife, okay, like that. I believe he uses his left hand when he's using his knife, but oh well. Put it in his right. But yeah, I think that's about it. Cool. So there you have it, everyone. That's the ThreeA Toys Halo Reach Emile figure. I think it's a great figure. It has an incredible paint job, and the lights just look really cool on this guy. I do wish that instead of these grenades using magnets, that they just stuck them on, or maybe just put like pegs and then you stick them in. Because since he doesn't come with the grenade launcher, I don't see why he would, have those grenades probably off of him. Because it's just too much of a pain, because it's hard to line them up with those magnets that they have, and they just fall off way too easy. And another thing, because it's been announced that they are making a Master Chief version just kind of like this. They pretty much released Carter and Emile first, just I guess maybe to test the market and see if they can make the Master Chief one the better version, I suppose. So far they're doing alright. I just hope they maybe use less of the magnet feature, except maybe the shoulders. That's a good part of the magnet feature, because those work well, but the ones for the grenades, they just don't work too well. They are just too weak. The gun magnet part is pretty solid. It still kind of falls off a little too easily. And another thing is that I hope they provide a stand with this. It kind of does need to stand, because the last thing you want is for your figure to fall over on the shelf, or maybe even fall over off the shelf and on the ground, and then maybe it breaks on you or something like that. And another thing is the batteries. It's kind of some people like to keep their figures in the box, and maybe that it is a good thing that they don't have batteries in this figure in the first place, so it doesn't have any corrosion or anything like that. So maybe it is a good thing, but then again, it's kind of a down thing, because you have to go out and spend more money for these batteries. I think it cost me another $12 for all those batteries that you saw there. Those watch batteries are not cheap. It's kind of strange for such a little battery. It's more expensive than AA's. But yeah, so maybe they could just provide him in the box but not in the figure, if you know what I mean. That would be cool. But yeah, this thing definitely needs to stand as well. if when they provide the Master Chief figure on sale. I think that's a big major thing that they need to provide. And yeah, I still recommend this figure even with its slight faults, but it just looks too cool. If you're a Halo Reach fan, I do recommend this figure to you. It does run around $200 US. You could probably find it maybe $20 cheaper at some places. So yeah. So there you have it, guys. Halo Reach, 3A Toys, Emile figure. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.